Steve said the team was disengaged on defense tonight. How do you guys want to take that critique?
We got to be better. It doesn't really matter what the adjective is. We got to be better. We started off okay, I guess, but, they didn't really feel us in the first quarter. And a team like Denver with threats all over the court, if you're not taking away some of the actions and getting good looks early, it just builds their confidence, and we understand that, especially from three. And that's what kind of opened up the game early, and then we were chasing, the rest of the way and couldn't put enough stops together and turn the ball over too much to get back in it. So on the road against a good team, if we want to, beat a team like that, you got to start off the game with a little bit more energy and aggressiveness on defense.
Steph, Steve has talked about sticking with your current starting lineup because it kind of gives you guys the highest defensive ceiling. What do you think about that 5-man unit?
We've had some good days, some bad days. And, 12 games in, we got to understand what we can do better, especially offensively, just getting a little bit more flow. And then living up to that expectation of what we're supposed to do defensively, and that just is consistent energy. And it's night to night, it's hard with a new group when you're playing really talented teams. You have to be locked in, and we understand that. So starting unit, just be real with ourselves on what we need to do better. Not getting our feelings about when we don't play well.
Steph, as far as the offense goes with that unit, guys have continued to come up and say the last couple of weeks that they need to be better for you. They need to learn your spacing and how you operate. What do you think you need to do better to help these guys feel more comfortable on the floor with you?
And just keep being aggressive and being smart with the basketball. There's a couple of times a night, like, for instance, where, you start to rush a little bit, and that aggressiveness turns into getting yourself in trouble, and a couple of untimely turnovers in that situation. But I think offensively tonight I got going, just creating my own shot, and then we didn't get to that next level where when I'm off the ball moving it, we have good flow, and things kind of got a little stagnant pretty quick in that first quarter. So. Me personally, I have to continue to be smart, continue to be aggressive, but also aware of how to get other guys involved. And again, it's not every time we lose and have a bad night, there's no panic. It's just understanding we're 12 games into a new lineup and a new look. And some nights it's going to look really, really, really great. Some nights it might look really bad. Just kind of comes with the territory.
Steph, you mentioned the turnovers tonight, 19 of them for the team, 7 for you in particular. How do you clean up some of those miscues? Steve mentioned some of the interior passing gave him some concern tonight. So how do you kind of clean some of that stuff up?
I think 3 of mine were just god-awful in terms of, that launch pass to Kelly. He wasn't even looking at me. I threw it. I tried to dribble through 7 guys and got it stolen, and then the offensive foul, and I pushed off. So, 3 of them right there are just ones that I can eliminate immediately. But as a team, I think we just have to really commit to making the easy pass, and that comes with flow of moving our bodies in the right timing so that the open pass actually, shows itself. I think early, like I said, we got stagnant a little bit on offense, and that's where you start to try to do too much and drive in the crowds, and you don't have your right spacing, and there is no kind of clear look of who to throw it to. So that's where we get in trouble when we're not executing right.
Steve said he wanted to try out tonight playing you with Brad for a couple of times. How do you think it worked out?
It's a great look. Just get me off the ball with another ball handler, and obviously he's very savvy and can create and make the right pass. So I'm sure we'll get more looks at that for a couple of games. But anytime I can put pressure on defenses coming off screens and moving out the ball and you have, capable ball handlers out there, it helps.
All right, Warriors will head back home before going down to La La Land to take on the LA